love the sound of the album. So what's inspired the sound of the album? Because there's a lot of different just styles in this album. So what inspired that? I'm going to start with you because I know you had a big influence on that. I can hear that one. So kind of tell me about that.
The sound of the album has grown over the years through Aaron and me, just our absolute love of music, and then the inclusion of our 2 new members. We have such a wide variety of music that we listen to. I mean, me being the more metal and technical metal and progressive style musician, and Aaron, his love of all things like hard rock and pop, and even his R&B influences and rap even that he's got, and John who brings the indie with his Gung Mumph. And for those of you who don't know, that's a combination of Mumford & Sons and Gungur. We tease him. But we love those bands. Don't get me wrong. We do love those bands. I'm not starting a flame war. We love you guys if you will ever see this. But yeah, so does he. A lot.
He says, "Call me."
And then Rob in the corner over here, Los, he loves all things musical. He really rocks the children's CDs when we start touring. He listens to a lot of Raffi and.
It's interesting because he listens to a lot of way 80s bands. So we'll be rocking in the car and he'll just bust these things out, not like songs that you know the chorus to, but he knows the whole song. And I'm like.
Or even Taylor Swift.
Right. Taylor Swift. We did listen. We had a moment the other day.
Comment?
I like that song.
We were listening. He was listening to a song. We were coming up, and it was funny because his wife was behind us, sitting in the back seat, and he was listening to a Taylor Swift song, and it was really kind of like, what was it like? It was like a sad song, and I was like, said, "Yo, Los, is this Taylor Swift?" And he goes, "Yeah," and I was like, "Okay." And I said, "Feeling somber?" He goes, "Kinda." And all I said was, "Fair enough, man." I mean, just you look at him and you don't think Taylor Swift for this guy.
So the sound of the album kind of began to form when we kind of joined our forces finally together and realized that our love for heavy music, so that I could still get my licks in and still feel as if I'm accomplishing something on the guitar and still able to appeal to a pop audience, So I'd like to say that we appeal to fans of heavy metal and shred style stuff at times, but we can also appeal to fans who love pop and Family Force 5 kind of stuff, like more party style music. So I like to ride that line. Heavy party. Heavy party.
We just created a new genre. We're heavy party. Random hero.
Heavy party.
In your eyes, I can finally breathe. Will you carry me or bury me? In your eyes, I can finally see the ending, the cure to my disease.
Question I was told earlier that I should ask you guys, and I have to ask it. It just seems like a great question for you four because you guys are just perfect for this. So this is the question. If you guys could be any cartoon character, what would you be? And who's going to be the first? Who's got this first? Yes, Los. Yes.
It's not really a cartoon character, but more of a comic book. I would be Superman. I am Superman.
Oh boy, cartoon character. I would say. I would have to say, I always grew up liking. Oh boy. Yeah. I'd probably say. It's gonna sound really nerdy. I'll probably dig myself in a hole for saying this, but my favorite cartoon growing up was on PBS, and it was Arthur, and I'd be Arthur. So, yeah.
Really? I like Arthur. Okay.
Yeah. It could be me saying that because I'm tired. I'm running on a little sleep, but yeah.
I totally didn't see that one.
I'll never take you seriously again. This is kind of obvious. Beast from the X-Men. I think it fits just who I am. I'd like to fling around like a giant gorilla all over the place anyway, and yeah, either that or Invader Zim. So.
Nice. I like to. I mean, are we talking like? I think. I would go with Ninja Turtles, but lately I feel like I would be Peter Griffin from Family Guy, just with some of the silly things that I do all the time. And my wife's like, "Really, man?" So.
Do a Peter Griffin.
Nobody does a
No, but I can do.
impersonation.
All I do with Peter Griffin is hey, that whole duty thing. But I do a horrible impersonation of Herbert the pervert.
Very good, but creepy.
It's very creepy, you say. So we're gonna do a sweet little interview here, huh? Okay, all right, we're done.
If you're under 18, do not watch Family Guy. Do not approach the show. A message from Random Hero.